Our story begins with Atreya. The planet Atreya is not like normal planets. Atreya is a hollow planet with a single tower reaching from one side to the other. This tower is called the Tower of Eternity. The Tower of Eternity is the physical form of the god Aion. The world of Atreya stood as the pinnacle of creation. Beautiful and pure, life flourished within the interior of the planet, where Aion had positioned himself as the Tower of Eternity. Inside of this hollow planet, the god Aion also created other life forms, like the Dracon, the humans, and many, many more. He created the powerful Dracon with the intent of them taking a protective role on the planet. They were to protect the planet's population from its natural dangers. Humans lived and flourished throughout this known world, nurtured physically and spiritually by the Tower of Eternity. Humans served Aion with humility and were provided with everything they needed through the nurturing glow of the tower. Life prospered for thousands of years under this celestial arrangement. Until the day the Dracon grew tired of their role as simple stewards of the planet. A mentally and physically superior race to the humans, the Dracon proved to be a sobering test for the other species of Atreya. As the years passed, the Dracon's thirst for power only grew stronger. Entire species vanished under the cruel eyes of the Dracon, while others were enslaved and used against humans. The humans stood as the only species on Atreya who fought valiantly against the new adversaries, in hopes of stabilizing their way of life. The Dracon grew increasingly confident and prideful. Their obsession threatened the Tower of Eternity. They demanded godlike powers from Aion for their continuous loyalty. However, he refused, knowing he would have to oppose his own creation. Without Aeon's consent, they decided to obtain power through their own means. The results were slow, until one Dracon in particular found a source of power outside of Aeon's reach. It was Phrygian, the first Dracon to ascend into an empowered version of himself, and therefore he became the ultimate ruler of his race. Knowing they were no longer creatures of Aion, they turned their backs on their creator altogether. They abandoned the name Dracon, which was given to them by Aion. Phrygian founded the Balaur Empire, accepting the role of a Dragon Lord. Phrygian's method was spread and applied to several of his subordinates. While they all awakened, the vast majority did not achieve conditions similar to his. However, there were exceptions. Phrygian granted these Balaur title similar to his, the Dragon Lords. United under one banner, led by the 5 Dragon Lords, the Balaur were an organized force, accepted as a true threat. The humans gathered their numbers and rallied in defense of their world and of Aion, who they still served through their struggle against the Balaur. Sadly, the humans offered little challenge for their cruel oppressors. The Balaurs massacred thousands upon thousands of humans as they fought to dominate the planet. All humans gathered at the base of the Tower of Eternity. An etheric field was lifted to prevent the Balaur's access, and therefore this became the only safe place on the planet. Aion, worried about the human safety, finally decided to answer the Balaur's call for war. Aion created an elite group of 12 guardians to assist the humans in protecting the Tower of Eternity and restore order in Atreya. These guardians became known as the Imperial Lords. With this new battle force for the humans, they finally stood a chance against their oppressors, and the stage had been set for a battle that would literally tear Atreya apart.